Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in, come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're Aunt Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that like, don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house, make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice, respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light. Hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Don't forget Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word, oh yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal, that's the deal, baby. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house, oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a see, come on in and hit that light, hit the light. Oh, you're right, Auntie Mickey's. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Oh, thank God it worked today. Yesterday, my music decided it didn't want to play, but it's playing today. Let me turn it up so y'all can hear it. Happy Friday, y'all. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so glad to see y'all in the house. Welcome to Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house. And I am so glad this is another day above ground. Every day above ground is a good day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Carmela. Discerning 8. Yay! I'm so glad to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling better. And oh my goodness, Lake Erie done come up with 10 jewels right off the top. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, Lady Latesha said drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. Because, yes, this is Hot Topics today. Hot Topics today. Hold on just a second. Here we go. Here we go. The link is now dropped for Lady Latesha. And Cece. Hey, Cece, you going to dinner with hubby? Good for you. Good for you. Carmela, let's see. Who else am I missing? I got Cece. Yep, that's it. I thought I saw my husband in here. He's always here. There he is. Hello, baby. How are you, sugar? So, yes, welcome on Friday afternoon. And yes, we've got quite a bit to talk about. I'm going to wait for Lady Latesha to come up, but in the meantime, let me just, kind of play it by ear. Hello, Lily. How are you, sweetie? I didn't get a chance to talk about Nolan yesterday much. I did, but not that much. But there is, they said that there's another witness. And I'm talking about this because this dropped in my lap like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Okay. They said that there was another witness. Her and her husband messaged one of the young men, basically letting him know that, look, we saw what happened, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yes, Maureen, good to see you, sweetie. Glad you made it this time. Yay. So I put together a little video, and the reason I did this, there she is. Hello, love.
Hello, chat. Hello, Auntie Mickey.
Hey, baby girl. How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you.
Good.
How's it going with you?
It's going wonderful. It's Friday. It's the weekend. I am so happy that I don't have to work tomorrow or the day after that. The
I know
little
that.
things. The little things. But what I was telling everybody is that because I didn't cover Nolan in great detail yesterday, I was going to drop that little video that I sent you about the witness. And everybody's talking about the witness now, but I mentioned this like 3 weeks ago. And what wasn't publicized from Secret Service Sam, I think is his name, he's a content creator, he read a portion of what the lady posted, but he didn't post the text message that she sent. He read a portion of it, but he didn't read the whole thing. So you guys get to see what everybody else didn't see, because I got the screenshots. So in the meantime and in between time, let me turn down the music. Yesterday, my music didn't work. So, it was one of those days that, things just didn't work. So I'm going to Go ahead and turn that down. And I'm going to share this with you guys. And this is important because he never mentioned the name of the young man that she sent this message to. But you guys are about to find out. You're going to read the entire message that she sent him, as well as the additional information that she posted on her profile or whatever page she posted it on before she went private. Okay, so we get some exclusive information, and it's not all that exclusive because I got it off the internet 3 weeks ago. Somebody else posted it, so I don't know the big deal. But I'm going to share it anyhow. Okay, so let me pull it up for you. I want to make sure I pull up the right one. And this is just a video I made because, I wanted it to flow properly and not have to go picking and choosing and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and share this for you. And I may have to stop it periodically to explain what's going on. So here we go.
Evidence torpedo.
Two confirmed witnesses that saw Nolan Wells on the island around 6 p.m. The Triton, as you said, left around 4:30.
What witnesses? Where? Who, what, where, why, and when?
I have not spoken publicly about this before, but I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells from a boat nearby. What I saw has stayed with me, and I believe it's important information. I have provided or intend to provide my account to the appropriate investigators because Nolan's family deserves the truth. Out of respect for the ongoing investigation, I won't speculate beyond what I personally observed. While I was on the boat near the area, I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells and several other individuals. I saw what appeared to be an argument that escalated after there was a dispute involving Nolan's phone. I heard Nolan yelling for his phone to be returned. The argument continued after the group reached shore, and I observed a physical fight involving Nolan and multiple people. I also observed a young woman telling them to stop. At that point, I left the area because the situation had appeared to be getting worse. I did not remain long enough to witness what happened afterward. Everything beyond what I personally observed would be speculation, so I cannot honestly say what occurred after I left. Then she said she messaged.
Okay, now right here is the screenshot that I took. And he didn't post this. I posted it, but this is the actual screenshot that he's reading from. And even though it's kind of small, I'm going to stop it because he didn't read the entire thing. He stopped at some point in time, but I'm going to go ahead and play it in its entirety.
One of the individuals that she saw, hey, I just want to say I was a passenger on another boat and I saw the argument between you guys and we'll go to the police with this information. I also have video footage. My husband doesn't show much, but it shows the argument that was taken and how you guys were upset at Nolan because of the young lady.
Now, right here, it says 3 days after the incident occurred, I reached out to him, explaining to him I saw partial of what happened and that I would go to the police, and he blocked me. Okay. Now, what he did was he only read a portion of that text message that or whatever that was. I think it was a DM or because I don't do Instagram, but I'm going to go ahead and play this some more. And if I have to go back, I'm going to read the rest of it to you. Okay, so it's just going through what she wrote, what she read, posted. And then here, I'll go ahead and read this. Oh, it's kind of tiny. Let me see if I can blow it up. Let me see if I can blow it up. Okay. It says, there are only 2 posts because I archived my previous content. Why? Because of people exactly like you, like some of you, who spend more time looking for something to criticize than paying attention to what actually matters. The number of posts on my page doesn't determine whether what I'm saying is true. Neither does the way I look. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's honestly concerning how quickly people focus on appearance or social media instead of the message itself. If your first instinct is to judge my profile instead of listening to what's being said, maybe ask yourself why. The conversation should be about the facts, not my appearance, not my post count, and not finding reasons to dismiss me before you've even listened. You didn't have to believe me, or you don't have to believe me. Let's see if I can play some more. Hold on. Okay. I think that might have been it.
Evidence
Okay.
torpedo.
So there, I'm gonna go back to that text message.
Uno, dos, tres, y tato. I got your man in the back.
Oh, hush. Oops. Let me see, where was I?
I do that all the time.
Oh my God, this is why I hate doing this. Okay. What did I do? I did something wrong. Okay, I'm in the wrong thing. Let me go to my history. I'm going to play it again. Okay.
Evidence torpedo.
2 confirmed witnesses that saw Nolan Wells on the island around 6 p.m. The Triton, as you said, left around 4:30.
What witnesses? Where? Who, what, where, why, and when?
I have not spoken publicly about this before, but I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells from a boat nearby. What I saw has stayed with me, and I believe it's important information. I have provided or intend to provide my account to the appropriate investigators because Nolan's family deserves the truth. Out of respect for the ongoing investigation, I won't speculate beyond what I personally observed. While I was on the boat near the area, I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells and several other individuals. I saw what appeared to be an argument that escalated after there was a dispute involving Nolan's phone. I heard Nolan yelling for his phone to be returned. The argument continued after the group reached shore, and I observed a physical fight involving Nolan and multiple people. I also observed a young woman telling them to stop. At that point, I left the area because the situation had appeared to be getting worse. I did not remain long enough to witness what happened afterward. Everything beyond what I personally observed would be speculation, so I cannot honestly say what occurred after I left. Then she said she messaged one of the individuals that she saw.
Okay, now he's going to read the first part. And I'm going to stop the video where he stops. And then I'm going to read the rest to you because the rest of it is creepy.
Hey, I just want to say I was a passenger on another boat and I saw the argument between you guys, and we'll go to the police with this information. I also have video footage. My husband doesn't show much, but it shows the argument that was taken and how you guys were upset at Nolan because of the young lady.
Okay, so what he said, that's as far as he went. Let me go back just a tad bit because I'm going to read this to you. Because he didn't read the whole thing. I don't know why. I really don't know why. How do I back this up? See, you know what? This gets on my nerves.
Go back down to the bottom.
Who did the
Okay, there.
torpedo?
Okay.
Confirmed witnesses that saw.
Okay, where is the button? Where's the little red line?
Nolan Wells on the island around 6 p.m. The Triton, as you said, left around 4:30.
What witnesses? Where? Who, what, where, why, and when?
I have not spoken publicly about this before, but I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells from a boat nearby.
Trouble
What I saw
streaming,
has
y'all.
stayed with me, and I believe it's important information. I have provided or intend to provide my account to the appropriate investigators because Nolan's family deserves the truth. Out of respect for the ongoing investigation, I won't speculate beyond what I personally observed. While I was on the boat near the area, I witnessed an altercation involving Nolan Wells and several other individuals. I saw what appeared to be an argument that escalated after there was a dispute involving Nolan's phone. I heard Nolan yelling for his phone to be returned. The argument continued after the group reached shore, and I observed a physical fight involving Nolan and multiple people. I also observed a young woman telling them to stop. At that point, I left the area because the situation had appeared to be getting worse. I did not remain long enough to witness what happened afterward. Everything beyond what I personally observed would be speculation, so I cannot honestly say what occurred after I left.
Okay. Now, he reads from this point. He says, hey, I just want to... Good grief, this is small. Let me make this larger. I gotta make this larger. It says, hey, I just want to say I was a passenger on another boat and saw the argument between you guys, and we'll go to the police with this information. I also have video footage my husband and I taken, doesn't show much, but shows the argument that was taken and how you guys were upset at Nolan because of the young lady. That's where he stopped. So let me pick up from where that left off. It says, you're a monster, and I promise you we will have you out under the jail. Today is the 7th of July. Mark my words. You will be put away for a very long time. You nasty monster. Let's see how this goes once I submit my information. That's information that was not read on, I think it was Nancy Grace that he posted this on, or who played it. So if I reduce this, you're going to see his name. I just have to scroll down. His name is Eric Alcantara. Eric Alcantara, if you remember that picture of the 4 young men that were on the boat on their way out to Horn Island that day, he was the 4th one over. This guy right here, Eric Alcantara. We don't hear his name hardly mentioned at all, which is strange to me. We hear Jax, we hear Warren, we hear Wyatt, but we don't hear Eric. We even hear Bart, okay? But Eric, we hardly ever hear. Okay? So put that in your, put a pin in that. And as this story continues through the weeks or so, keep that in mind, because something tells me that he's going to play a very critical role in this whole Nolan Wells case. It's huge. Yes, Maureen. We don't hear from him at all. We never hear, he's never done an interview. They don't mention him much. As a matter of fact, there was I believe it was a TikTok post that he reposted. And I'm going to see if I can pull that up for you. Lord help me if I don't do this right. There's a TikTok post out there that he posted, and it was very cryptic. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, where is Eric Alcantara? He wiped his whole social media, or went private, I should say, when she sent that to him. which is also very odd. Let's see if I can find that post. He might have taken this down too. But he made a very cryptic post on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys may have even seen it. Here, I'll show you the guy's picture. Okay, let me back it up. And I'll share it with you.
I wonder why he didn't read it all. He
I
was
don't
trying to
know.
hide something.
I don't know. It was strange to me because he never mentioned who this message was to either. And this is who it was to. It was to Eric. But he didn't complete the whole message. I don't know why. But this gentleman right here, you see my cursor? That's him.
Yeah.
One next to Nolan. This one right here. That's who that message was to. Okay. Now, let me see if I can find the post that he made. No, I don't ever want to be. No. He made a cryptic repost that I want you guys to see, but he may have taken it down. It said something along the lines of, your mom asks you what you did this weekend and said something about something that you could do 10 years for. You guys may have seen it. I wish I'd kept it. Yeah, that's not it. It's not in here. I think he might have taken it down, but others posted it. So I just wanted to share this information with you. This is something that I was going to do a short live on with regard to Nolan. And, before time passes and everybody else grabs it, because now people are talking about it. And, they're talking about uh, the Nolan Wells case, and they're talking about Horn Island itself being a, a witness, so to speak. And I think if those of you that have been following this case with me, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, I went over the history of Horn Island and drownings. And there's only been 2 deaths at Horn Island within the last 10 years. There was a interview with Warren. I believe it was his first one with Officer, who, where Warren said, "Oh yeah, Horn Island is a very dangerous place. Many people have died there. I know lots of people that have died there." Well, that sparked my interest to say, okay, well, let's see what the statistics are showing about Horn Island and how many deaths there, because they want to say that Nolan drowned. Okay, I pulled it up on Chat GPT, and guess what? Only 2 people within the last 10 years have died there, and neither one of them were classified as drownings. Neither. So just put a pin in it and, just know that you guys have a little bit more information than some. It didn't get out there because I'm a nobody in this YouTube world. But yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys while I was waiting for Lady Latesha, and she got here early. So how's it going, girl?
It's going great. Little bit is next to me talking loud, so I'm going to be on mute most of the time. Hey.
Fine. That's fine. Have you been
And,
following?
but I'm doing great. And
Good.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Everybody in the chat, did you see Lady Letitia's interview with Trevor? Put a 1 in the chat if you saw Lady Letitia's interview with Trevor Green. I was so proud of her. I was like, yay. Let me go get I gotta find my applause button. Where is it at? Let's give a hand to Lady Latesha.
You are my best friend in the whole wide world. I have been feeling a little low about the interview because people, the feedback that I was getting, but I do appreciate you so much, Auntie Mickey. I love you,
Listen,
girl.
I love you too, and I think that you did a wonderful job. I mean, honestly, you're not anyone that gets out there and tries to be more than what you know or is within your confines of what you're capable of doing, and you still stepped out on faith, and you did it, and you did a great job, and there's more to come. There is more to come. I don't care what other people say. Look, it took guts to get out there and conduct that interview. So yes, 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 yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much.
So proud of you. So did you want me to pull up your interview and maybe we'll take a look at it while everyone's here?
I would rather do mine at the end just
Okay.
because I know she's going to interrupt me.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I can talk about Carmelo Anthony. Have you been
Are you
following
gonna do? Are you gonna talk about your vow
Yeah,
live as well? Okay.
I'm gonna pull that up as well. But for those that don't know or who may not have been following the case very closely, Carmelo Anthony, he's got a dream team to get him a new trial. Because he got 35 years. For those of you that
Wow.
don't know, he was given 35 years for self-defense. That's what he was doing. He was defending himself. And there was a lot of information that was uh, not revealed to the public at the time about the young man that lost his life. Carmelo ended up unaliving this young man who happened to be a twin. Um, and I don't have the videos or anything to show you, but I did write it all down because it's wonderful news. Number one, he's going to get his trial, his retrial. But yesterday, the judge that oversaw the last trial has been recused. That's a big deal. That is a huge deal. That is actually a very shameful thing to happen to a judge, to be
Oh
recused.
yeah, that is like a disgrace. Like you almost are
Absolutely.
disbarred almost.
Absolutely. So Carmelo's going to get a new judge, and there was a lot of information that just came out about those twins. And I'm going to read you the list of things that came out about them. Uh, let's see. It's the Metcalf twins. I'll refer to them as the Metcalf twins. And it was, which twin was it? I believe it was Austin. Austin is the one that uh, was unalived. Okay. And so, number one, the Metcalf twins were notorious for bullying. And there's 20 pages of Austin's sordid background. Okay. Uh, let's see. I think there's a conflict of interest involved as well with regard to the DA and the judge, Judge Ashley Cole. There might be something with regard to a conflict of interest if they're friends, because here we've got this judge and this DA, and the judge's son is involved with this Nolan Wells issue. So that's kind of but yeah. So, but one thing that was found out, it was never brought up at Carmelo's trial. KKK and Kill All Blacks graffiti and Heil Hitler and the N word were written in graffiti by these twins on a wall somewhere. They were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation for that act alone. Let's see, it says there's documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school. In 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, the twins were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to Austin's arrest. In 2024, with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. Uh, let's see. Austin was kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, quote, "I was about to beat the shit out of those kids," unquote. Let's see.
Oh,
Next.
he's a little menace to society, ain't he?
Him and his brother. Yeah. Number 7, at a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team behind their bench was talking wild, Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that mother." Let's see. Number 8, during the 2023-24 school year, he received an in-school suspension twice. School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 revealed that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity. He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, in at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Number 11, this is the final one. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a pow pow to school the following day. This boy needs to be locked up. Well, he can't now. He's locked up permanently. Sorry to put it like that. But anyway, yeah. They were not the nicest kids. Uh-oh, I think Lady Letitia's spooling. Can you guys hear me? Or is it just Lady Letitia that's spooling? She might have gotten dropped. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear. Oh my goodness, Carl Caramel said, okay, thank you, Carl. Carl said the judge dropped outside the court and had to have medical attention. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Hi, Love Bud. Wow. Did that happen today, Carl? Hey, Linus. How's it going, sweetie? Okay. Is everybody else in the house? Maureen says you can't go through life acting like a shit. You can't go through life acting like a shit and then complain when you're flushed from society. There we have the comment of the day. There we go. Comment of the day. Okay, Lady Letitia's back. Hello, sweetie. Have technical difficulties?
Yeah.
Okay. Carl was just telling us that the judge dropped. I'm sorry, it's not funny. I'm not going to laugh. The judge dropped outside the courthouse and had to have medical attention a day or so ago. From
the one that got suspended or thrown off the case.
Yes. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Believe that young man that had 11 different incidents.
Yeah.
He's scary. He's one of them people that you'd have to be weary of.
And that's why Carmelo had to protect himself. He had to protect himself. This was all about self-defense. And they gave that young man 35 years in prison. It's a travesty. It's a travesty of justice. But thank God he's going to get another day in court because this was not right. And they suppressed all that information about those boys. As a matter of fact, I heard another content creator who also has information on the case, and I think it was that same kid that said that he was going to beat up his dad and wasn't nothing his dad's going to do about it. So, I mean, really?
Whoa.
The things that I could have swore, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but maybe someone else in the chat has heard this as well or has seen the video. I could have swore I saw a video of his father spewing some real racially, ugh, uh, just real volatile, racist things coming out of his mouth. Because when I saw it, I just said, well, there you have it. That's where they learned it from. Now, maybe I misunderstood the video. Maybe it wasn't him, but I could have swore I saw a video of their dad pretty much spewing this vitriol of racial hatred. Excuse me. But
I wonder what his parents probably couldn't do nothing with him.
I'm telling you. Okay, the last interview he did. So I wasn't imagining things, Carl. Good. I thought maybe I might have gotten it twisted. So the apple don't fall too far from the tree. It really does. And
Mm.
people seem to think that that KKK stuff was so long ago. Get over it. No, it
No.
it's just evolved. It's
It's
evolved.
evolving. It's getting
Yes.
bigger. It improved. It's
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's evolved into something huge because it's not just the KKK we got to worry about. We got other hate groups out there, white supremacist groups that have the same mentality. And, it doesn't matter if it's just like going to church. Just because you go to church, you can be Baptist, you can be Kojic, you can be Pentecostal, you can be Catholic. There's all kind of denominations, but they all pretty much serve the same God. Well, that's what these guys are. They're different denominations of the same hatred.
The same hatred. They have the same goals in mind.
Exactly. Now, Carl said he started off trying to be righteous, but ended up showing his true colors. Yes, yes, that's how I recall it. Because they hide behind the Lord with all this hate. They hide behind the Lord. Yes, we love God, and we're Christians and blah 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 blah. But that hate, boy, that hate oozes out like ugh, like blood. Didn't he say something like, well, yeah, said something about watermelon. I'm like, dude, I like watermelon. Better leave us alone.
Me too.
I love me some watermelon. But what does that have to do with black folks? Everybody eats watermelon. This stereotype about watermelon and fried chicken. Get out of here. Some of the best fried chicken you can ever eat is made by Asians. So shut the hell up.
They will make some chicken.
Man, and it be bomb. Oh my God, it's good. It is so good. But yeah, this stereotype stuff it's getting unnerving, and it's getting played out. It really is. But yeah, that was my update for the Nolan and Carmelo situation. Yes, Carl, Korean fried chicken, definitely the bomb. Definitely. So yeah, okay, so what I would also like to play while we're waiting, I want to play the latest video that Danny posted. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Okay, I don't want to screw up, so let me see. Let me pull this screen up and I'm gonna search for it. Dang. This was hilarious. It was hilarious. So, okay, this is another this is another Trevor Green type of situation. Was this a Trevor Green video?
No, Danny actually created that herself.
Oh, kudos to Danny.
Yeah. Kudos to you.
This was hilarious, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull this up real quick. I hope Danny doesn't mind that I share. Funny.
Oh no, I'm sure she won't mind.
This was funny to me. For those of you who haven't seen it, you guys you're in for a good laugh. Okay, which one is it? A Day in the Life of E.T. Stewart. Oh, God. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Oh Lord.
Judgmental. She's so judgmental and critical. She's like, you know what, Sam? Everybody just hate watches you. Everybody's just waiting for a crash out. So you're not gonna really get any likes. Bro, shut up. Damn, you on me, girl. I swear, I think you want to be my best friend, Danny. You want to do my hair. You want to sit up and have a sleepover with your girl. Like, that's what it's giving, girl. That's what it's giving. Like, you are, you want to be my bestie. And I don't know what I think about that. No, thank you. Girl, and the lies and the stories that you be telling yourself, Danny, it's crazy. This girl is Delulu. This girl said that I go over the trees because I want trees to come at her. Girl, I don't even think about you.
The Bob.
Okay.
The Bob.
She put some fingernails on her hands.
The nails and the Big Bird outfit.
The bird outfit.
OMG. Danny, you outdid yourself this time. You really did. And she just driving and talking. Just driving and talking. Just blah, 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 blah. Oh, God.
I said what I said about you, 2-3 weeks ago when you was coming for my man trying to start a narrative, calling him all types of predators and PDFs. Bitch, I said what I said and I kept it moving.
Trees.
It's a Bob.
I just happened to go over there.
Edge control. Oh, she done used a half a jar of edge control on a wig. Yeah. Edge control on a wig. She need a pedicure too. Ooh wee, look at them toenails. It is time to get them fixed. What would she put them feet in for a pedicure? A lake?
Okay.
Damn. But oh my God, the edge control did it.
Okay.
I went in when I saw that. I'm like, all for the wig.
This morning, last night, no. This morning, and I listened to her last live, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl wants to be my best friend. She want to sit up with me late at night and do my hair. She wants to style me.
Somebody need to do
it. I can't wait till we see what you look like. Your hair better be laid, Danny Robertson. As much as you talk about my bundles and my hair, yeah, she might need to go to another vendor, girl. It look better with it bumped under. You just want to be my bestie, girl. Danny Robertson wants to be my best friend.
This is a total disaster.
No, thank you, Danny. You too bossy for me. I don't like you bossy bitches. I want to be free to be me. Ooh, I can't be friends with some of y'all hoes because y'all hoes want to make me over. Y'all want me to be like y'all. Y'all want to be my mama. No, thank you. I'm too grown. I want to do my own thing. I got my own head, my own ideas. You know.
They need to. The only suggestion I would make to Danny is to extend that bottom lip. You got to extend the bottom lip.
The
That's
lip, the lip.
the bottom lip. That bottom lip. It's because it drops and it's doing its own thing. That's my only suggestion. But other than that, boy, Danny, you just outdid yourself. You really did.
You know what I'm saying?
2 hash browns, 3 large fries, and a Diet Coke.
My name is Trip.
I don't care what your name is, just get me my food.
Hold on. Good morning. Thank you. You too. Can I get a straw?
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Y'all be recording my voice and shit, you stalker ass bitches. Y'all listen to I'm at McDonald's, you nosy fucking bitch. Okay?
She grubbing.
They think they can cancel me? I can't be canceled.
Ain't even
They
holding
think they
on
can
to the
just
wheel.
block me? Unbelievable. Learn how to drive. I cannot believe this. Are you kidding me right now? Look at this guy. He just cut me off. I am going to be so late. Move your car. This is ridiculous. This traffic is unbelievable.
The road.
And I'm out y'all sector. You're welcome. You're
Here we go with them
Why
edge
y'all
controls
mad at me
again.
for moving on? Why I can't move on? You see how they don't want to let me go? Y'all see how they don't want to let me go? Good morning, unknown queen. Hey, boo. You know they mad at me, girl. I got a lot of bitches mad at me just cause I don't want to hate Jag. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. I don't hate her. Damn, we ain't best.
That's your
Why
only
y'all so
friend.
worried? Child, they over there, they was on their community wall twice about me, baby. That big horse teeth ass bitch. Bitch, you are ugly, girl.
Who is she talking about?
She don't know.
I'm like, who is she talking about? Okay,
She's talking about somebody that don't like her. I'm sure.
With all that edge control, boy, she is piling it on.
Yeah.
Dang.
Girl. And that motherfucking wig or weave you had in your hair the other day you went live, you need to take that out and throw it in the trash, girl. Then, and she trying to toss it off her shoulders and that shit says stiff wear, bitch. That motherfucking hair you had in your hair the other day on that live is so stiff, girl, with your funny looking ass. You are ugly, bitch. You letter P-shaped bitch with your big
We the
titties, fat
people.
ass. Bitch, keep your fucking mouth off of me, ho. Your big ass teeth. Them motherfucking teeth so big. Girl, you are a hot ass mess. Your motherfucking husband settled when he married you.
But she has one.
Okay.
She got one.
She was talking about her body, and I've seen Sammy's body, like a silhouette of it, and she shouldn't go there. Maybe that's why she's wearing this duck suit.
Well, I thought that was the actual shape of. Well, let me shut up. Stop. I'm sorry. I thought maybe that was the actual shape.
Okay.
So, ooh, wee. Diane LaRosa said, "Who is this?" It's Sammy. Diane. Yeah, it's supposed to be Sammy. Danny Robertson. He created this animation. Oh God. Oh my God, this is hilarious.
He said, well, shit, this bitch is on my dick the way she is. Let me just go ahead and make her my wife. God damn, bitch, you
Don't
are
hate.
ugly.
Sound like she hating. Why you hating on somebody that has a husband?
She is.
She happy. She got a man. She's happy. She's sticking with him.
Hmm.
She happy.
You
Can you
running
say
around
that?
here with Ben.
Oh my God. That part right there, you sticking up for the most hated PDFer? Are you serious? Lord have mercy. But you want to talk about this other person and how this other man settled for this woman, whoever who we the people is. We the
I
people
think
got a
this video
husband.
was from today, actually. What she's talking about, because I heard it when she called me slow Tisha with her stupid self.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but yeah, I guess she was talking about we the people because she's married. But
Uh-huh.
here's the thing, Sammy, you're not, and you're running after uh Ben a Fabulous.
she Oh my God. I don't know. Is this supposed to be the new JAG sector now? The people that leave the uh uh I'm having a brain fart. BTS, Black Tea Sector. If you
Yeah.
leave the Black Tea Sector and go over to where they're camped out, I guess that's the new JAG sector. Is that what I'm being
Well,
told?
Sammy, I guess she was canceled, and
Uh-huh.
or she's saying she left. But
Mm.
Jack's been on her panel a couple of times. I think even with the Trevor Green situation,
Uh-huh.
um,
So they're
because
besties
Jack
now.
was talking, saying that Trevor Green was lying. And
Oh.
Sammy was taking up for Jag and saying, why would she lie about that? And almost, windmilling for Jag, of course,
Uh-huh.
had just had a conversation with Trevor Green and kind of dissed him,
Wow.
totally dissed him, didn't let him on the panel to debunk Jag's lies or none of that. She kept him in the back, and it was a whole mess.
Wow. Well, I guess it backfired. It definitely backfired because now we are being completely entertained.
Girl, I kept trying to be cool with you, but bitch, you wanna keep putting your fucked up ass mouth on me, girl. Listen, you need a breast reduction, bitch. That shit ain't cute. Them long ass titties, them big ass shit. Get a girl.
With that
You
body.
need a teeth reduction, breast reduction. You need better hair than girl. At least I change my shit up. I know when my weed be bad, I'll be like, let me take this shit out, time for something else.
You just talking about the hair,
Girl,
but you ain't
you
talking about the rest of you.
You went to fling that shit to the
Right.
back, girl. That is not that kind of hair, girl. Don't be trying to, No. You're bald-headed ass. I know you bald-headed.
Ooh.
Girl. Oh, I'm so sick of these hoes. Child, and they over there doing interviews behind me after I broke the story first.
But what story?
He's talking about Trevor Green and
Child, I don't
talking
give a
about
fuck
me.
what y'all
Doxing
do,
him?
okay? Y'all just need to stay up off
Pause
of
it
me.
real quick.
I don't have nothing to do with you weirdos. I am out of the sector. Why y'all so mad about where I'm going and moving on to next? It's the Jaguar right sector. It's going to be the mommy sector. Don't worry, I'm making waves. I'm done with you weirdos. Done with y'all, on to the next. And y'all mad about it. Ooh. And look, I got bitches playing old audio of me. Yo, they miss me.
Nah, see this part? I have to go pick up the baby.
Didn't she just say somebody was bald? I know you bald headed. I know you bald headed.
No,
Woo!
she was She was mad. I think she was upset because I did interview Trevor, She said, I did it first. You know, that's what she was talking about. She is silly. So,
Did he ever go back for a part two?
no,
Okay. Well, there you
no,
have
he's
it.
suing her. Do you know she doxed him?
I know. But
Yeah,
you
she
know
put
what?
out his, I think his record information. She put out his address too. She
Hmm.
doxed him, and his name. So
But
yeah,
he's so cool
yeah, he
and
is.
fly with it that hey, I ain't gonna let that bother me. All you did was, you just put me out there even more. I'm already big and you've made me bigger. Is pretty much what he could say.
That's exactly what he pretty much said. Yes.
Oh my
Hmm.
God. That I saw that because I remember we were talking about it earlier, and I said he's the only content creator that when I see he's got a video, I jump, I stop whatever I'm doing, no matter what I'm doing, and I go watch it right away because I know it's gonna be entertaining, and I know I'm gonna laugh. And
Yes.
this one, well, this one was Danny's, but when I saw that, I was done. I
I
was
was through. I said, "What is this?" And I saw ET.
okay.
It's on. Oh
Oh God.
goodness.
Well,
Uh,
it's going to be very interesting.
hubby will be home in less than 10 minutes, I think. So
Okay.
we can we can start it. I can you hear that?
Hear
When
what?
I stop talking, can you hear anything in the background? Okay,
Uh-uh.
because little bit's next to me
Okay.
today.
I
Yeah,
don't hear
normally
her.
she's not. Normally
It's-
I have her in the room or whatever, but today
mhm.
she's like, "No, mommy, no." I said, "Okay."
Well, what I can do, I can start with me and Val if you want.
Okay, that'd be
Okay.
great. Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to play the whole live and it's
Me neither.
mainly
Yeah.
commentary. So, let me go ahead and share that with you. You guys, we had a really good time yesterday. For those of you that didn't make it, the two aunties got together and we chopped it up.
Wow,
We
this is gonna
chopped
be
it up
great.
and we had a good time. And we're going to be doing it more often. And let me pull forward a little bit. Oh, it's already almost down.
Hello. Get in here, get in here, get in here, child. Hi, beautiful.
Hello, hello, hello. How are
How
you?
are you? I didn't know. Look, if I'd have known we was camming up, child, I'd have put on my good cam up wig.
I can cam down. It don't make me no
No,
difference.
you look beautiful. Stay right there. Stay
Oh,
right
thank
there.
you.
Welcome everybody. This is our first, hopefully weekly Auntie
Yeah.
show with Auntie
Yes.
Mickey and Auntie Val. You are welcome. Come in, have a seat.
Come on in the room.
Come on. Hey, Monique. Hey, Pamela.
Hello, everybody. Good to
Hey,
see y'all.
Poetic Expressions. Y'all see this beautiful girl up here on my screen.
Bless your heart. Thank you, sweetheart. You as well.
Taquilla said, not double aunties tonight.
Double aunties tonight. Yes. Yes.
Double aunties, child. We came to serve it up for y'all.
Yes,
Give
ma'am.
y'all a little bit of grounding. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
the best we can, because we're gonna cut up too.
You know what? Us older people, sometimes we get a lot of flack because we're older on YouTube. So people want to take jabs at us, but my comeback is always, you can only hope to get this old one day. That'll be a blessing right there. But we still enjoyed it. We enjoy ourselves here. I think we serve some purpose. What do you think, Lady Letitia? Are you gone? Are you still there? Lady Latesha must have stepped away. But we like to think that we serve some kind of purpose here, you know. So let's go.
We
I'm
gonna,
back, love.
not gonna lie. So what's going on, Auntie Mickey?
Not much. I'm just grateful to be here.
I
Grateful to be
know.
here. One day above ground. Another day above ground is a good day.
Another day's journey, ain't it right?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed. I was
Yeah.
thinking about what we were talking earlier about when you get to be our age and you over 50, and
Ooh.
that's supposed to be the easy side of life.
God, I didn't hit the over 60 part.
Look, you're not 60, are you?
I'll be 64 next month.
Auntie Mickey, what?
Get the heck out of here.
64 next month.
Girl.
9/11.
4? That's your birthday?
That's my birthday.
Well, you
9/11.
look amazing, girl.
Thank
You
you,
look
sweetheart.
absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
To all our nieces and nephews that are in the bushes trying to decide if y'all want to
Gorgeous.
come on down and get in here.
Yes,
Get
sir.
in here. Get in here. We're not gonna bite y'all. We gonna talk. Y'all give us some topics y'all might want to ask some seasoned women.
Okay.
I know that Auntie Mickey and myself are both married. Auntie Mickey, how long have you been married?
Oh man, 40. Wait, we've been married for 37, 38 years. We've been
Okay.
together for almost 50.
Ain't that how it works?
Yeah.
That's how me and my husband work.
Matter of fact, he's right here in the chat. Barry
Is
Ray.
it?
Yep. Barry Ray is my husband.
Hey, Barry Ray.
Hey,
Hey, Barry Ray, my new brother. How are you, sir? Thank you for loaning me your beautiful wife this evening. We're not gonna stay forever. We just gonna stay long enough.
Long enough. He was really excited to see this collaboration too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because I told
so
you.
glad.
I told you.
Yes.
You caught him the other day when you was preaching.
Uh-huh.
You caught him.
At least he got an idea what I'm like.
Yes,
so
we enjoyed you.
you know what? I think we had talked about the Nolan Wells case.
Mm-hmm.
We had talked about, and Auntie, listen, Auntie.
Now I'm not gonna go back in Nolan Wells. I filled her in, so we've already done the Nolan Wells segment of today's live. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and see if we can get into some.
You look beautiful, Auntie Mickey.
Thank you so much.
Gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Let me see. Where are we here?
Mother, great grandmother. She had a son that actually got into some trouble with some boys, and you know this was years ago, and they were Caucasian boys, and they ran off and they left him, and he had a hard time, you know, with the people. This is down in Alabama now in the 70s, 80s, and he had a very hard time with the people that came to, how can I put this, see who really caused the problem. Well, he was the only black man, young black man, 17 at the time. None of his friends went back to even say they were there when it happened. And so he ended up actually going to jail for quite a while in Alabama. Wow. And it wasn't even something that back then I think would have gotten you put in jail for, but because he was a young black man by himself, he claimed all these white boys were his friends. They all left. And so, you know, there was nobody to show up for any hearing. Nobody reached out to my grandmother. And she had, you know, taken care of some of these boys. And so, it comes down to we have got to learn how to stick together like they do. We cannot win until we start sticking together like they do, because you can call them crazy, you can call them rednecks, you can call them all of these things, but honey, when the rubber meets the road, they make up for one another.
They sure are.
I
They
just,
sure
I
are.
just really wish that we could do that more often than not. I
Well, you
think that,
know,
no, go
we
ahead.
are all we have. At
Yes,
the end of the day, we are all we have,
yes.
each other. And that's not just racially, but in many cases, economically,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of the times they go hand in hand. You
Yeah,
know, if you
yeah.
ain't got no money and you black, you screwed
That's right.
in the eyes
That's
of this
right.
country.
Yeah,
It's
because
sad.
that's how we are set apart, right? So if you divide the country is divided by either race or economically.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we on the, short end of both of that, and we suffer because of it. But
Yeah.
I do believe that if we would support one another more, I always go back to 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
And I think back to knowing exactly where I was that day.
Oh, me too.
I remember I had dropped one of my boys off at school. One was homeschooling, so he was at piano that morning. And then my other boys were younger. And I can remember a Caucasian man running up to me at the gas station and grabbing my arm, and it caught me off guard. And I looked at him and he said, "Hey," he said, have you heard about what's going on? In New York?" And I said, "No." And he said, "You might want to turn your radio on." So I turned my radio on in the car and I'm listening, and I'm calling my husband. I'm like, I'm going back to pick up the kids because I don't know what's going on. But there was so much camaraderie in the streets between every shade of American.
Absolutely.
That, even though it was a terrible time and a horrible time, it made us feel like we could one day.
We came together.
Yes.
We came together.
Yes, for sure.
I can remember where I was. I was working at the airport at the time, of all places. And it was my birthday. It was my 39th birthday.
Yes.
And I worked the day shift at the time, and I had to be to work at 6 a.m. So, of course, New York City is 3 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
And I would always watch the Today Show or Good Morning America, one of the morning shows that are aired in New York. So I saw this happen live. I mean, in real time.
Yeah.
I didn't see the first plane.
Right, right.
And I remember
That
waking my
second one,
husband
I
up.
remember that second
Girl,
one.
listen.
You
My
saw
husband
it?
was asleep. He had just pulled a 16-hour shift.
Yeah.
I saw it on television. I was getting ready for work that morning. And I would always have like the Today Show or Good Morning America or something like that
Yeah.
on. And, of course, those are filmed in New York City, which is 3 hours ahead of me. So I had to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was going on 9-ish New York time.
Wow. So
when that
you
went
saw
down.
it
Yeah,
live.
it literally happened live. So that was a trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a real trip. I'm gonna fast forward in this live too, because I'm, basically talking about what happened on my end because I worked at the airport at that time. I think you are, Lisa. For some reason, I don't know what's going on. It says there's 19 people. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or what, but it seems like everybody that's here is pretty much people from Lady Letitia's chat. So it looks like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
But
something's up.
yeah, this happened yesterday too. So I'm just gonna keep it pushing. So let me fast forward a little bit. Let's see what else we covered. We had a good discussion.
I'm enjoying
Yeah.
it.
Swag.
Oh, you could tell it. Yeah.
He had swag. He was
Yeah.
he was naturally athletic. Everybody loved him. His teachers loved him. I'm talking about Nolan there. So I'm gonna go even further. Looking at the two contrasts of my two sons, even though
Yeah.
they were raised in the same house.
Same house.
They were completely two separate type of personalities. My oldest son, he was like, nope, I'm good. As a matter of fact, I tricked him to get on the Batman roller coaster with me.
Uh-huh.
And he was so upset with me.
I bet he was.
He was so upset with me. But my youngest, oh, he would get on all them rides with me. I really miss him for that. But
Oh,
yeah, it's amazing how you can bear children and they're coming out of the same receptacle,
and so
but they
different.
come out so different, you
Oh my,
know.
Mickey, let me tell you, out of all my boys, I have, let me say, okay, so we got the baby 6. So we're going to take him out of there. So out of the 6 oldest boys, I would say 3 of them are just like me in personality. We laugh at everything. Everything's a joke. I'm sorry. I don't care how serious you make it. We just bust out laughing. And that's because my mom took care of them when I worked nights. So while I was doing my daytime, when I was doing my paralegal, I picked up nights at the IRS because me and my husband were trying to, get our money together to get us a bigger house and stuff. And so my mom and I were a lot alike. So my mom taught them to laugh at all her silly jokes and how to every comment she would make would be out of a movie. Like her favorite movie was Blazing Saddles. Everything you said to my mama,
Oh my
she
God.
brought out a line from Blazing Saddles, and you
Gene
would be like,
Wilder.
where did that come from? So I have those 3. Then there's 2 that are a lot like my husband in that they can be serious, but they don't like to be. They really don't like. None of us prefer to be serious. But then I got one older boy, girl. When I tell you, it take everything we got to get this boy to laugh. This the one with all the kids, though. He always say, "Mama, it's the dad in me. I take life seriously. It's the dad." And I'm like, "Boy, stop playing." But I get it. He has 2 daughters,
Okay.
and he wants to come across as, as a hardline father. So
Yeah.
I let him do it sometimes, but I like to
Yeah.
tickle him and get him a lot of times too.
I hear you. I hear
Oh
you.
yeah. But it's people coming in.
Yes.
Hey Pamela,
Hello, everybody. It's getting
Quilla,
in. I need to
Monique.
turn my glasses up because I can't have see, but
You
I'll turn them up
turn
later.
your glasses.
It's the term I use. I can't have see, and these are brand new.
That's like in the car when I used to drive. I don't drive anymore. But when I used to drive, I used to tell my husband, when I would try to back out the driveway, I would say, "Would
Turn
you
the
be
radio
quiet?
down.
Turn the radio down and be quiet so I can back out." And he would say, "What?"
But you know what? That's a thing. That's a thing. I've done that before.
True.
That's a
It
thing.
is. You cannot do stuff if it's too loud. Listen, you can't back
concentrate.
out. It's not possible. I used to tell the kids, "Be quiet. Sit on each other till I get out of this parking spot."
Can't concentrate.
I know what you mean.
Turn it. Be quiet. Don't say nothing.
Don't
Turn the
say
music off.
nothing.
Don't talk to me. I gotta back up.
I gotta pay attention. Look, I gotta pay attention to what's going on behind me. Don't make no sudden moves. So how did you do with your boys and the girlfriend?
Oh my goodness. You know what?
Yeah, because your son is handsome. I was like, "Ooh, I know Auntie Mickey had problems."
Oh my God. They both they had separate issues. They had separate issues. My youngest one was very loyal in his relationships. But that oldest one, man, he was something else. He was a player. And man, I had to do all kind of karate moves and all that stuff. Bobby Lee wants the link. I don't know you, Bobby Lee. Do you know Bobby Lee?
No. Mm-mm.
It's from your side.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna be a no.
No, I don't know you, sweetheart. So I don't drop the link for people I don't know. But you're free to stay. You're free to stay. It's just something strange going on here because there's nobody on my side. Nobody from my chat. There's nobody. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or what. And I
But
know it's
there's
not.
no way for you to check on that.
Well, I did. I checked to see if it was on private, unlisted, members only. It's for the public. It's set for the public. So I don't know. Maybe YouTube is mad at me. I don't know.
Yeah, you were pulling big numbers, and then for it to just drop is kind of weird.
Yeah, we have we have 20 people here in the live, and I'm looking at the comments, and all of them, for the exception of Lisa Bruno. I think Lisa Bruno and Michelle are the only ones that are in my chat. Everyone else is on your side. And oh, no ego is here. Um, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't get
It's
it. And
weird.
it has nothing to do with notifications, because people still come. I mean, people
Yeah.
see that they see what we're on, that we're both on live. So I'm not gonna trip about it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
trip
I
about
think it'll change. I think
Yeah,
it'll I think it's really important, guys, that you do hit the like button. It is extremely important because that kicks her out into the algorithm.
yeah,
So let's make sure we hit the like button.
yeah,
I think it's just going through a moment
yeah,
and it'll come back.
yeah. Okay, look, well, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more because we still have you to jump to. We got to
Okay.
see your
I'm
interview.
ready when you are.
Okay, we'll do a little bit more from this live, and
Remember people always saying to me, Evangelist Val, you bring the word and you inspire us, but then you get in the mess. And I used to want to tell them, y'all, I can't help it. It's in me. I'm messy. But
human.
I understand that they wanted me to just be this one person over here that they could constantly come and get the word from and constantly be uplifted by. But I needed for them to see that even, your minister can be shady and can
Okay.
be messy and can act up. But what I'm not allowing anymore is for anybody to feel like they victimized in my chat and in my chat. I
Right.
won't take part in that. Now I can't control how nobody treats you anywhere else,
Right.
but over here we're gonna have a definite rule of engagement to keep my people safe and the content that we hold dear, because I do feel us turning towards a different kind of content in this sector.
Yeah.
I think the people who are saying, nah, everything's the same, ain't nothing different, I don't think they're paying close enough attention. I
Maybe
think
those are the people that don't want it to change.
there you go.
You think? I don't
That's it.
know.
That's
I
it.
agree.
That's it.
Because I mean, you can't go through life just being stagnant. That's like that's like a 65-year-old woman going to Neiman Marcus and buying a bikini for a
Right.
25-year-old woman and putting it on thinking you're going to get the same result as that 25-year-old woman. It's not
Right.
going to happen. As a matter of fact,
Right.
people are going to laugh at you. I know I will.
Right.
I will laugh
I
at
like
you.
your
Okay, girl, I'm
I'm
gonna have
not
chemistry.
a
going to do it
good
behind your
laugh.
back.
I'm gonna have a good laugh. Tequila said, I don't think
What'd you say, love?
I said I love you and Val's chemistry.
Yeah, yeah.
It just flows. You guys look like you're having a really a lovely time with each other.
We did. We did. We did. I'm gonna go forward some more because I'm looking forward to getting to your interview. I'm not trying to rush, but I want to get to your interview.
you to be 100
A
with me.
100. Keep it 100, please.
I'm gonna
And
need you to be 100 because 50-50 is not, that's not God
it's not
ordained.
enough. It's not. We can't pay
No,
50-50 on our bills. We
no,
can't pay 50% of our mortgage.
no. We got to
It
put
takes
in.
100.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. She
But
said,
yeah,
thank
just
you, aunties. We both got baptized together.
see,
Oh,
that's
honey.
beautiful. That's now that
Yeah.
right there Oh, you know
Yes.
what?
Lord.
That you just
August the
question.
2nd.
That was a
Woman.
question. Putting it on, thinking you gonna get the. Wait, let
I
me.
want them.
It's on the table. Last time I haven't been over there in a minute,
Why
but
would you have a bowl of Febreze?
you know who I'm Don't get me to lying. I don't know.
Don't come for
Nugget.
me if I didn't send for you. These girls in this chat are just cracking up. Hey, Miss Truty. Oh, yes. Y'all welcome in. This is our first
Yes, this is
video
so
for
wonderful.
the aunties, okay?
Yep,
And
the
so,
aunties in the house, the
yes,
Black Tea
y'all be
Sector
sure
aunties.
the Black Tea Sector auntie, the official, like official King
Okay,
Payne say,
official
the
King
official
Payne.
of Black Look, the Black Tea Sector
Sector
aunties are on
aunties.
board, okay?
I love it.
Yes, yes, yes,
Love
and
it.
hey, it's an
Yeah.
honor to be up here with you, though. It really is, and it's really.
Oh, yes.
I thought, and it is funny that the way that this thought came across my mind. When I can't remember if I saw you in Danny's chat or maybe up on the platform. I don't remember, but I was like, I saw somebody call you Auntie Val,
Uh-huh.
and I said, the two aunties. That's the first thing that came to
You
my
was like, that's
mind.
it. That's it.
The two aunties. And I
Yeah.
had never met you before.
Look at
Had
God.
never talked to you before.
Look
It
at
never occurred to me before. But I'm in a place right now that I'm kind of over here sometimes and over here sometimes.
God. Me
I
too.
I go to different spaces and I like to sit and observe and participate in the chats and stuff like that. And then, like you said, I have my own little corner in YouTube
Uh-huh.
where I do my little content. And, I just enjoy what I do here. I don't do it,
Yes.
just because I'm monetized. This money ain't nothing. Okay. Trust
Okay.
and believe. Don't let nobody fool you. YouTube is not paying all that doggone much. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta work every
Tell the
day.
truth, sis.
I'm
Tell the
gonna
truth.
tell you, I gotta work every day.
So
If
you
I
ain't
had to
you're not
rely on
YouTube
YouTube,
rich.
mm-mm,
Not at all.
I'd be
Not
lucky
at
if
all.
I cross that $100 mark
Okay.
on
And
that
we know,
month, at the end of that
look,
month.
the $100 is not gonna spend very well for
Not
us.
at
We already
all. Not at all. But
not
I
at all.
enjoy what I do,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
enjoy mingling with the people that I've met here on YouTube. And when I look back on when I started, like almost 2 years ago, it was 2024. And the
Okay.
first time I started, I think it was February. My first video I ever did, I just started talking into the camera. I
Yeah.
don't remember
That's
what
the
I was
same
talking
thing I
about.
did.
I
My
think it
first
was,
video, I started talking into my phone, and I
yeah,
remember my son was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I
yeah.
started a YouTube channel." He was like, "Oh my God."
And you know what? I can remember it was right after Cat Williams did that interview with Shannon
With
Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
Right after that, that's what
Yes.
I think I got to talking about that. But it's been a journey.
Yes. Yes.
It's really been a journey, and I appreciate it because it makes me step back. I've met so many different people that are going through so many different things, and it makes
Yes.
me more grounded in where I stand,
It does. And it
even
gives
in
us the
relationships.
opportunity. And it gives us the opportunity to, even now, like sitting here talking to you feel like you met all the people you're gonna meet in your life. You know what I mean?
But you haven't.
And you
We still
haven't.
have people to meet.
Yes. Yes.
Tequila
And you
has a
still,
question. Tequila had a question.
I would love, where is it? This one? I would
Right
love the
below C.
aunties.
Tracy Teach. Right
Okay.
below that.
Let's see.
Right.
I would love the aunties to give relationship advice because I have questions. Girl, bring the questions.
Bring on the question. That's why we here.
Okay. Bring the questions because we
We
got
here
them.
to help. We here to help.
We
You can
want
take
to
it or
be of
leave it.
service to y'all.
You
Okay.
ain't gotta do it. You can, but hey, if you ask and we give it, it's totally up to you.
That's for
to take the
sure.
advice or
Yes.
not. Nobody's
Yes.
forcing nothing. But
Hey, Danny Lynn, since you here, sweetie, can you get Auntie Mickey's channel and put her link in my chat, please?
oh, thank you, love.
So
Thank you. I
everybody can
appreciate
go
it.
and subscribe to Auntie Mickey.
And we got to get this sister's watch hours up.
Yes,
So
yeah.
we're going to do this a lot more often.
Yes,
We got to get those watch
KT.
hours up and get you monetized so you can be 100%. Let's do this.
Okay, so I can be YouTube legit.
YouTube legit, too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit. Absolutely.
Yeah. So our hope is to be able to do a show at least once a week. If something good comes out and Auntie Mickey want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I mean, I'm always available. So, but we want to at least start off at once a week.
Yeah.
To begin. Okay,
Now,
she said, "Here's my question."
Okay,
Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you to read it.
It says, "I've been married for 14 years. I lost my mother-in-law 3 weeks ago. To see my husband's hurting and not being able to help is hurting me. How do I support my spouse?" I will take this because, I'll take this first.
Okay.
My husband, his mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
That's what my sister passed from too.
Yeah, she was diagnosed 2.5 years ago. She was not able to get the surgery because everything was connected in one vein and they could not remove the tumor. So she started her chemo and her radiation, and we were all hands on board taking care of her. There was one night that her and now this woman's been in my life for almost 40 years. I've seen her married and buried 2 husbands. And she nursed one through cancer and one through dementia. And she's a wonderful woman. And so we would have prayer time. And her and I were praying one day. And she was telling me how she needed for me to take care of her son and how hard this would be. Well, my husband comes from a huge family, 5 boys, 3 girls, and they had already lost 3 brothers. One of which to self-harm, one of which to illness, and one of which to natural disaster. So she was really concerned with how my husband would deal with losing her. And for some reason, God just would not let me go there with her. Instead, I was pushed to pray for her healing and the victory in that healing. She got really, really sick there and got really, really close. And so I did start talking to my husband. I started to make sure that he understood I was there for whatever he needed, that I would support whatever decisions he needed to make. And God showed up, and she not only had the surgery, but she is in remission.
What?
83 years old, sis.
Oh my God.
83 years old. But I believe that God wanted us to be able in that time, because my husband was very close to my mom. And I felt like when my mom passed, I carried him through. He was not able to be there for my sons because he hurt so bad for himself. And so I carried him through my mom being, passing. And I recognized in him that was real hurt and real loss that he was dealing with. And even in that situation, all I could do was remind him that whatever there was that he needed, I was going to be that. If he was going to need a lifeline to God, if he felt like there were things he needed to talk about that he couldn't talk about because my husband's not as spiritual as I am. So he's always worried that maybe God's not taking him seriously or whatever the case may be. And I think that's why his mom worries about him. But to answer the question, sis, I would say be as much of his wife as you have always been in this 14 years. The only thing you can do that you probably haven't done is shown him all the love and concern you are showing in this question. You have some doubts and you have some fears that maybe you're not doing your best, but I am probably 100% sure that you are doing your best.
The fact that you're asking the question leads
Yes.
me to believe you already doing your best.
Yes, because she wants to know how she could be doing more and how she could be being a support. Go ahead, Mickey.
But now she also said to see my husband hurting and not being able to help is hurting me.
Hurting her.
You have to take care of you too. You have
Yes.
to grieve as well. And men do not grieve the same as women.
No, they don't.
Men, I don't know, again, I can't tell you the particulars, but what I will say is that men grieve differently. We're
Yes.
more emotional. Men hold it in. And the same way you are in your regular relationship, don't change. Don't change. Support him, but support yourself first. Because if you ain't well, you can't be well for him.
That's right. That's
you see what I'm saying? If you're not 100%, you can't be 100% for him. So you got to take care of you first. It's just like a parent. If the parent ain't 100%, they can't do 100% for their kids.
That's right.
So take care of you first and pray. Honestly, pray.
Always pray, sis. Please stay in prayer. Stay in prayer because, God is going to always, first of all, we know that the union of marriage is what God intended. And so God is caring for both of you all right now, but you reach out and let God know, Lord, I need a little more strength today.
Yeah.
I'm hurting as bad as he's hurting, or I don't have the words, or, whatever. God already knows, but just verbalize. And sometimes I found myself having to go get my husband and get his hand and just praying right there as he sat at the bed sometimes. Just not, and I would tell him, you don't have to say anything, babe, because it's not required. God does not require that my husband say anything when we are praying on each other, on the behalf of our marriage. I'm crying out to God on behalf of both of us.
Lady Latesha, do you know you're in backstage again? You're muted. It says you're muted.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm just bringing up something in the back, and then once we're done, you can click on that for me, and then I can have control.
Okay,
that
great.
way you won't be like fast forwarding it. We can just get through it.
Okay, thank you for letting me know because I was like,
before you go back on, what beautiful advice.
Thank
that
you.
Gave her about hurting and taking care of herself. And I feel like that is, you're telling me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it as well. You have to take care of yourself, Tisha, if you're going to be able to take care of your family.
Absolutely.
So that is so important. And that was very wise. So.
Michelle says, God has always, wait, let me see. God has already worked it out while we're trying to figure it out. That is so true. That is so true. Michelle says you're echoing. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear an echo.
Yeah, it's in my voice. My voice is a little deep tonight for some reason, but I don't hear the echo either.
Yeah. Hello, Barbara. Well, you know what? I'm ready to get started with yours. So I'm going to go ahead and end this so you can start on Trevor. Because I'm really looking forward to that. I'm rushing. You're mute. It says you're on mute.
You said you're rushing. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I was saying I'm going to
Yeah,
take this down so we can start on yours.
I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying yours.
You want me to keep playing? I'll keep playing it. I'll keep
Okay.
playing. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I want God to bring the comfort that comes, because it's not immediate comfort. We know that. We know
Right.
that once all the loved ones go away and the well-wishers have to go back to their lives, it's just us.
Yeah.
And so that's when you lean in on your God and you ask him for that supernatural comfort and peace that only he can provide.
And you know what? Sometimes all it takes is just a hug.
Yeah. Oh,
Sometimes that's all that's necessary. You don't have to say words.
yes.
Sometimes just the act of hugging or taking his hand and just sitting next to him and hold his hand.
Yes.
He could be watching TV, just sit there and hold his hand.
Yes.
Because y'all are going through this together. This ain't just him.
That's
This
right.
ain't just him.
That's
it's
right.
both of you. You guys are one.
Yeah. Anything that affects the anything that affects you all affects both of you all.
Absolutely.
So never feel like it's too much on either end. It's the equal amount. That's why I never understood people being the 50-50. I'm gonna need you to be 100.
100. Keep it 100, please.
I'm gonna need you to be 100, because 50-50 is not. That's not God ordained.
It's not enough. It's not. We can't pay 50-50 on our bills.
No,
we can't pay 50% of our mortgage.
No, we got to put in.
It takes 100.
That's right. That's right. She said, "Thank you, aunties. We both got baptized together."
See, that's beautiful. That's now that right there.
Yes.
Oh Lord, that
August you just the 2nd.
Well, you put a cherry on top of the cake right
Girl. There. Yes, indeed. Well, first of all, we're gonna be praying for y'all.
Absolutely.
Because we know the power of prayer, and we definitely know the power of prayer when it comes to marriage. So we will be lifting your marriage up in prayer, sis, and we'll be lifting you up in prayer. Because we know what it takes to be a strong wife. And I again, I commend the question, because I think sometimes we are afraid to ask questions, and to say, this is something we're dealing with. So yes, God bless.
And you know what else? Just to add to that, as Black women, we're expected to be so strong, and we are. But sometimes we got to lean on other Black women.
That's right.
To sustain that strength.
That's right.
You know, the man can only do so much for the Black woman. The Black woman is the strength in terms of the inner strength. The man is the physical strength, and yes, he's the breadwinner and all that stuff. That's fine and dandy, but that man needs your strength within you.
That's right. Yeah,
he needs your strength within you, and you'd be surprised what a small thing like holding his hand, or just
holding his hand,
or hugging him, or lay your head in his lap.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, indeed, honey.
Lay your head in his lap, because you're grieving too.
Yeah.
And sometimes they need to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hey, here, good to see you.
That's a blessing.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Somebody else had a question. Somebody else had a question, right? It's T, I think. Was it It's T?
I think it was her. Wait a minute, let me get
way
back
up.
It's T said, she was saying that, well, she said she had a question. T, did you ask your question? Up here, she
said she had a question too.
Yeah.
But
she said, I have a question, but she didn't put it down yet.
Okay.
Thank you here. Here for the T. She said, I'm proud of you, Val. Keep it up. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm trying to
be all right. She's all right.
To be in here. I'm trying to stick to what I'm going to do for God and for y'all. Okay. And
all you can do is just be you, honey.
And that's all I can. But
you can't put on no performance for nobody else. Because ain't nobody else got a heaven or hell to put you in.
Put me in and out of. Yes, yes. I love it. And just like I said, me and you is just proof that God, I always pray, Lord, put the right people in my path.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lord, cover me as I
Mm-hmm.
go about to do your will.
Yeah.
And when things like this happen, I just know that God, He knows what I need.
Mm-hmm.
And He knows, He knows. And I thank God. I thank God for just being always on time for me. And,
Absolutely.
that don't have to make sense to nobody but me, but
Thank you.
God knows exactly what that means. I
Point
thank
blank
Him.
period.
I
Point
thank
blank
Him.
period. Yeah.
Yes. And this,
Yeah.
I don't even want to my baby keep coming in. He want to get on the computer. So I told him I would let him have the computer at 7, but I really don't want to.
Oh.
Because I'm having such a good time talking to you. So I don't really want, and I feel like more people are watching us and they probably want to talk. And I want to give them time. So we're going to give it a few more minutes.
Okay.
And if y'all got questions or if y'all like seeing the aunties together on the replay, if y'all enjoy the aunties together, let us know, y'all. Give us things y'all would like to talk about. Whatever's going on, I know some things can be a little more personal. But if it's something y'all don't mind talking about in front of everybody, we can do QVC gossip sometimes and just yes.
Yeah, that's
QVC
fun. That looked fun
gossip.
too.
Yes, we love Auntie Mickey love clothes and shoes just like the rest of us.
Well, I'll have to drag my husband in here for that one because my goodness, that man
Yes, you got
is
to get
a
him in here because you
suit
be
and
on him
shoe
about his
hoarder. Lord have mercy. He old school. Remember them preachers that had the Stacey Adams and the suits to
Yes.
match? That's him.
Yeah,
That's
girl,
him.
I love. I tell Kai I gotta buy him a new pair of Stacey Adams every week because he be over there in his chat running around. I had to buy him new shoes because Kai is my associate minister over here at my church.
Uh-oh. It's T said, what is your advice to someone who feels like they're not hearing God?
You take that one first.
What is your advice to someone who feels like they're not hearing God? That's a hard one to answer. That's a really hard one to answer.
It is.
Honestly, I would have to say just the first thing that came to mind is peace be still. And sometimes you have to be still to get whatever answers you're looking for. Sometimes the answers come to you and you don't realize it because you're searching for it instead of just waiting for God to reveal it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm not trying to sound all, mystical
No, but
and all that.
I think that's exactly what you want. I think that's it though.
But it's definitely you have to be peaceful within yourself first. And then let God just reveal it to you in His time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the best advice I could give is because I went through a time in my life, honestly, way back, and y'all already know my story because it was already put out there. I used to be on crack, okay? I used to be hitting that pipe like it was nobody's business back in them 80s. And it wasn't until I said, God, I can't do this by myself. I can't even think to try to do this by myself. I tried to give it up. I tried to walk away and I always went back to it. And when I put it in His hands and said, and I had to be specific. That's the one other thing that oh Lord, thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Ask God to specifically.
That's it. Yes.
Oh my God, let me get it in the right words. Be specific in what you ask for. And when I say that, I mean, if you have a prayer of some kind and you may not even know what you want, but if you just tell God, look, you know what I need, and this is what I want. If it's in your will, do that for me. Yes. But if you know that there's an issue in your life that needs to change, ask Him to help you change it and tell Him the terms you would like to do that if it's in His will. And I'll use this as an example. when I was trying to kick that crack pipe, and I knew that it wasn't right for me. I knew it was gonna kill me one day.
Yeah.
It was gonna kill me one day. I was putting myself in bad situations that I could have lost my life. I was living in Oakland, California at the time.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, take what you want with that one.
Exactly.
But I had to ask, I told God, I said, Lord, you know this is not me. I wasn't created for this. I wasn't raised to be this way. But I need you to take the taste out of my mouth. I had to be specific
You gotta
because
say it. You gotta say it, sis.
that
I
particular
love that you
thing,
said that.
that particular thing, see, that particular addiction is more of a mental addiction than it is a physical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meaning the challenge wasn't, oh, am I going to get high today? No, I'm not, because I ain't got no money in my pocket. That was the challenge, getting money and being able to not go down the street to the crack house.
Mm-hmm.
That was the challenge. And I had to ask God to, first of all, take the taste out of my mouth. In other words, I said, Lord, what I need you to do for me is, if I even think about it, make me feel physically ill.
Mm-hmm.
And when I asked for that, he granted that for me. And I mean to tell you, the next time I had a desire to do it, I got physically ill.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where I ran in the bathroom, had a whole paycheck in my purse. I could have went and cashed it and went and just had a hootenanny day.
Yeah.
Okay. But I had already asked him to take the taste out of my mouth and make me feel physically ill if I even have the inkling of a desire to go get high. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what he did. And do you know when that was? That was in June of 1988. And I ain't touched it since. I
Won't he
haven't
do
had a
it?
desire to touch it since, because I was specific in what I asked for. So you have to
You
ask
have
him
to
for
be.
what you want, and let him guide you, because he'll let you know what it's going to take for you. But
Yeah.
you have to succumb to that and ask him for it. Otherwise, if you don't ask for it, you're not going to look for specifics because
Yeah.
you didn't ask for it.
You know, I will only add this.
Mhm.
When I got this. Sometimes wanting to hear from God can be so overpowering that we are not hearing from God. So don't go into your prayer or go into your meditation with the thought that I got to hear from God. I got to hear from God. You go in and you know that what God has for you is going to be revealed if your heart is open, right?
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
you are intentional in your prayer,
Mhm.
and also if you say things like, this is what really had to move me to a different place in life. I had to recognize, even after I had learned that God had a calling for me and I was ready to walk in it, there were still people in my life that tried to toss that up and try to make me feel like I wasn't worthy of the calling. And so I found myself saying, well, Lord, if this is really you telling me to do this, then why is this happening and why is that happening? And then one day, God just literally said, be quiet. So when you
Yeah.
said peace, that's exactly it, peace.
Mhm.
Because when you
Mhm.
ask for everything else around you to be quiet, you have a conversation with God. And I always tell my children, they say, Mama, but, and I say, but nothing. Your
Mhm.
conversation with God is undeniable. You
Yeah.
know his voice. You
And
know
remove
his
all that background noise.
He will take everything else away. He will take everything else from around you so that you can hear what he is
Mhm.
saying to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And then if the prayer is, I saw somebody say, sometimes it's just, I want to know if this is God's will. If this is that's what you ask him. Lord, if this is your will for my life, I need to know. God will send confirmation. Like I just said, Auntie Mickey will never know the confirmation she provided for me when she reached out and wanted to collab. That was confirmation from God on some decisions I've been making regarding this whole YouTube life and how I move in my relationships with people on here, trusting God to heal me in places where I have been hurt. I think I had to say this specific prayer just not too long ago. I said, Lord, I need for you to clear up some things for me. I feel like I'm being drawn back into relationships or directions that I don't think are healthy. And I don't think God approved of. Sometimes we get into relationships and we go off on tangents and do things. God ain't gave us the okay for it. But we're all enthralled in it, and then it goes wrong, and we're crying, Lord, why did this happen? Because you did not seek him first, and you did not pray to him about it. And if, yes, I told Empress, I asked Danny Lynn to get Auntie Mickey's link and drop it in the chat. Can you do it? One of y'all, please, before we get off, because I want everybody to be able to subscribe to her channel. Yes. So I am still at my big age ministering, still learning that God listens, right? Just like we do, but on a grander scale, that he wants to hear everything that's going on. We can't just give God the things that we think matter, the big stuff. God wants to hear about that little thing that keeps getting you drawn back into this and that, because only through these relationships do we recognize it's God. Only through these conversations, right? So I wouldn't know God if I never talked to God. How do I know his voice if I never try to have a conversation with him? So for me, carving out one of the small closets in my house and making that my prayer closet was an intentional thing, because in there's nobody but me. And I can hear him and he can hear me. And we can go back and forth for as long as it takes until I feel like I done either bored him enough or I done fell asleep.
Well, you know what I've noticed, and what works for me, because everybody doesn't have the same blueprint on how they communicate with God. I communicate with God like he's one of my homies.
Yes.
I'm like, Lord, look, check this out.
This is what's going on.
I'm having this issue with this certain individual over here is tripping, and I need you to handle it, because if I handle it, I'm gonna mess up. I have to talk to him like he's one of my homies, and I expect for the response to be likewise. I don't look for thus saith thus the Lord.
Right.
I'm not looking for thou art this.
You ain't looking for the these and the thuses.
The these and the thuses and those.
There's Auntie Mickey's link, you all, please.
And also, it came to my mind. I don't have Val's link, but if you guys could subscribe to Val's channel, her channel's name is EV Val, capital EV, capital VAL. If you guys could subscribe to her channel, because we want to get her monetized. She needs more subscribers. And anybody here in the chat right now, if you haven't already subscribed to Val's channel, please do. Please do.
Please subscribe to our auntie.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, that is so true. Yeah. But the wording of the Bible gets you confused, and you feel like you got to be like, oh Lord, wherefore art thou?
Yeah, yeah. I bendeth on one knee and
Okay, I'm
pleadeth
down
with
on
you.
one knee, and I
And
got to. I
can't get
remember.
up.
Look, girl, I wouldn't be able to get up. If
Okay,
it, I,
I'm on my bad knee, Lord. You're gonna have to help me
if
because
I
the
fell
knee
to
is
my
cracked.
knees every time I prayed, y'all would never hear from me again, because I would literally still be down there from 5 years or 6 years ago when my mama died. My knees are not my friend,
Oh,
okay?
honey,
I pray to God
listen.
in my bed. I pray to God leaning up against the washer. I pray to God
Okay,
sitting at the table, because my knees, no, God know better.
knees and back, knees and back. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced arthritis in the back, but it is no
Ooh,
joke.
honey.
It is no joke to have to sit all the
Mm,
time, but I'm not complaining.
right,
Thank God I can.
right.
But
Amen.
I
Amen.
just thank God that I've been able to, because I don't know if were you raised in the Baptist church, the Kojic
Yes.
church, Baptist church?
Baptist. Uh-huh.
I was raised in Church of God in Christ.
Oh, Lord, girl. Y'all have them Holy Ghost jump up and
We're
down,
talking about folks rolling through the
running through.
aisles, speaking in
Yes.
tongues and foaming at the mouth and getting the Holy
Yes.
Ghost like that. And, I had to evolve from that. And I'm not trying to sound sedity or nothing like that.
No, no.
God don't operate like that with everybody.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that had to do with being performative in the church. People were judgmental, especially in the Kojic church, from my own experience, that, if you wasn't foaming at the mouth and speaking in tongues and tearing and tearing and tearing, thank you, Jesus, thank you,
Uh-huh.
Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, you ain't gonna never get the Holy Ghost. That's not how it works.
Right.
That's not how it works. But we were in a time where, unfortunately, Black people were not as educated biblically as
Yeah.
they are now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now that we've evolved from that, we have to evolve our behavior as well. We can
Right.
still be in tune with the Lord and still have, a reasonable conversation without, and bowing and I mean, yes, we have to give homage to God, but
Yeah.
we took too much of what man expected of us instead of what God expected of us.
Yes.
He wanted
Yes.
homage, not paying. Don't do stuff to please man
Please,
and,
man. I
to
told
make
him that
them folks not talk about me.
Yeah.
I left the Church of God in Christ when I was 12 years old. And I'll tell you why. I wanted to get in the choir and they told me, no, I'm not saved. 12 years old. I said, well, wait a minute. How do you know I'm not saved? Can somebody answer that question?
I don't.
And that was what made me leave the Church of God in Christ.
Yeah.
And I went on to the Baptist church. But as a child, to be told, no, you can't sing in the choir because you're not saved. You don't know what conversations I've had with God. Okay.
No, my mama told me I met God when I remember when I don't know if you know this part of my story, but I did some time. I was on the opposite side of the crack pipe. I was selling it as a, and God and my parents caught up with me, and I had to go sit down for a while. And I remember telling my mama, I done met God in here and he has changed me and I'm so this. And my mama said, you met God when you was 9. She said you was 9 years old running around in the backyard with the Holy Ghost. You had started church with your sisters and brothers, and y'all was praying and you was preaching. And the next thing I knew, you was screaming and hollering that the Holy Ghost had got a hold of you. She said, so I don't think that's where you met him. I think that's where you have been reintroduced to him.
Yeah.
But again, your relationship with God is we were never taught our relationship with God was separate from the church. It was God, church, relationship, Jesus, Holy Ghost, everything was one big ball. And if you didn't fall into that ball, if anything was different, you were to be
Outcast.
looked at as an
Yeah.
outcast. You are
Yeah.
doing it correctly, you know.
Backsliding and all that
Yes, a
stuff. You're a
backslider.
backslider.
And so I agree with Auntie Mickey. Once you get older and you start to learn God, and this is why I preach over here all the time, get a relationship with Him for yourself and start off with a relationship before you try to figure out a religion. Religion will make you run for the hills.
That's
It will
right.
have you feeling like God does not love you. It will have you feeling like God does not appreciate your reverence to Him. You're not worthy of worshiping Him. Do not. I hate when people say you should be this religion or that religion. I'm going to be what God would have me to be.
Listen,
Because the
religion
direct-
didn't get up on that cross and die for me.
Come on, sis. And somebody asked me one day, they said, every time, seem like every day you give us the story of Jesus' death. I said, because that's the best part of our lives is knowing that
That's the gift.
the gift was given and we did nothing to deserve it.
Exactly.
And as somebody who is a vessel for the word, if I can't get nothing else out, I got to let you know somebody gave up their life for you. That's how important you are. That's how important you are. And so while the world might be trying to turn you inside out and turn you against God, I need for you to know that nobody can turn God against you.
No.
That's what's important.
Yeah, that's true.
I think one of the girls had a question. I'm gonna let you take it.
Which one is that? One more question. How do ladies feel about divorce and remarriage biblically? Well, the Bible tells us if a man chooses to keep his wife, wait, let me make sure I have this. Maybe I ought to call my husband. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward because I was calling my husband and he wasn't answering. Okay. That was embarrassing. And the reason I can say that is because in my family, I have a family member who was married and started messing with another woman, okay, who was not married. He was married, but she wasn't.
Was not.
And he decided that he didn't want his wife anymore. Okay. His wife chose to stay with him anyway. Okay. And because he insisted, he basically took her back home to her mama and said, we're done. And went on and married this other woman. Well, what has happened as a result of that made that second woman his whore. Not his wife. Because the first wife chose to stay with him. Yeah. And he rejected that and chose to leave the marriage. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. If you choose to leave the marriage and the other person chooses to stay and you leave, the one that decided that they wanted to stay and work on it can't be held at fault. It's the one leaving because their spouse chose to stay and work on it.
Yes. So
that's the best thing. I couldn't tell you the scripture. Don't give me the line. I don't know the scripture.
Yeah, I could probably look it up if I could. But I will add this. I know when my dad passed in 2005, we never thought our mom would get remarried, but lo and behold, she met some guy. I don't know, child. Anyway,
and that's legit. Basically, what she was saying is that her mom met someone after her father passed away, and she married. There's no adultery involved in that situation, just to be clear. And that was the gist of the question. Is that if one chooses to stay in the marriage and the other doesn't, the one that chooses to stay is not committing adultery. It's the one that leaves. Okay? It's the one that leaves. The one that wants to stay is not committing adultery. So if that spouse leaves and leaves you alone, that's on the one that left. That's on the one that left. So if you do happen to find someone else that's going to love you and marry you and stay with you and stay through thick and thin, that will be your husband or wife. There's no adultery involved. That husband or wife will be a legitimate husband or wife to the one that stayed. The one that left, that's not a legitimate marriage. If he left one marriage to be in another, that made number two his whole. Straight up and down. And that's biblical. So that's what we were discussing right there. I know I kind of went all around and back to the backwoods and all that stuff, but that was basically what the question was about, about adultery and marriages that don't happen to make it. So, I think that's for clarification. That's legitimate.
Right, because
'Cause
he passed away.
Yeah.
But I remember our pastor telling her, he gave her this whole doom and gloom speech about how she couldn't get married again because it was adultery. And my mama was the pastor's secretary for 35 years.
That wasn't true.
She was the Sunday school secretary and on the board of committee. So she went and did her research and she came back to him and she said, now listen, you just don't like the man I'm about to marry. And you love my previous husband, but don't tell me just any old thing is in the word of God, because that's not in the word of God. So I think that it is considered to leave your marriage and in search of another marriage is adultery. It is considered adultery.
And that's what Tequila said. So is that abandonment, adultery, or both? It's actually both.
Yeah.
It's both.
Yeah.
You're abandoning your current spouse to be with another. As a matter of fact, they were messing around before anybody got a divorce. So yes, adultery had already taken place. Adultery took place first because adultery actually begins in the heart, not the physical. It's the heart. It's what you desire. If you desire to be with this person in an actual kind of way, and you're married to someone else, that is considered adultery, even though you have physically acted on it.
Marcy said, I believe you can be asked to be released from the covenant. I had no choice but to divorce when my husband came out as gay. Well, see, sis, that's different.
That's different. He walked away.
He left
appear in his heart. He walked away from the marriage when he stepped out of the covenant. He stepped out of the covenant with you.
And let me say this. Even going into your union, if he knew he preferred men, then he went against God.
Girl, get out my head.
And getting married to you with men on the brain, he should have been trying to get that taste out of his mouth to be a proper husband, right? So he was trying to deceive him. He was trying to deceive you and God, which we know you never get away with deceiving God. So I'm sorry that happened to you, sis. I'm sorry that happened to you. But,
Marcy said, but in order to accept, I had to ask to be released from myself.
Yes.
Okay, you had to ask who?
I think she's saying she had to ask. I think she's saying for her to accept that this was the
in order for you to accept.
Right.
Because some people, the church, sometimes they, depending on what church you're in, they expect you to come before the pastor or whatever.
Oh, yes,
tell them, and they give you God. That's who you go before. God will tell you exactly what you should do. And in your particular case, yes, sweetheart.
That's right.
That's on him. That's on him.
That's right.
You hold no fault in that situation.
You sure do not. And you keep your heart open.
Absolutely.
Because I guarantee you God has real love for you, honey.
That's right.
I asked him to release me from the journey, and he did. Amen. Amen. Yeah. It can get difficult. It can be a lot. But look, now we got a new spot to come and hang out and talk about it all. I'm excited. Auntie Mickey, how
Me
you feel?
too. I
Are
am
you
excited
excited?
about this.
I
Yes.
am too. I love this for us. I love this for the
Yes.
community. I love this for the sector. I'm
Mhm.
55 and strong and recovered, raising my grandkids. Come on, Marcy. Marcy said, I am strong and recovered, baby.
I know that's right.
Raising my grandkids in purpose.
Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
indeed.
Happy Life. How you doing,
Hey, happy
sweetheart?
life. Y'all know somebody get security. Happy is.
Security. Oh, we're going to have Happy Life come up one day and give us a solo.
Yeah, we're going to have to do. Not today. I ain't ready.
No, I wasn't talking about today.
Happy Auntie
I'm
Mickey.
not feeling
Auntie Mickey,
it.
we gonna call you up one day.
We're
One
going to call
day,
you up, have you give a solo.
give us so real though.
And trust me, we ain't going to throw you out like they do in the Trevor Green videos.
Oh Lord, do they throw him out in the video?
Child,
Oh,
they
that's
carry him
happy.
out.
They be tossing.
They carry him out. Security carries him out with his little microphone, and he just be, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you happy and you know it, clap your hands. If
Auntie
you happy
Mickey,
and you know
if you don't
it,
stop, because you're gonna get me started. You're gonna get me started on this ET Bob, girl.
I love me some Happy Life, boy. I tell
You're
you,
gonna get me started on that Bob that ET was winning. Now, you know,
girl, listen. When that and wait a minute, I know this might be too graphic because you know I'm old and the bladder is not what it used to be. I had to run to the bathroom as soon as I seen that. I was
It was too much,
pee on myself. I was laughing so hard when that blanket or whatever came off, and I see that Bob and that face, and I'm like, oh.
I felt bad for laughing so hard. I said, Lord, forgive me. But then I went back and rewinded so I could see some more.
I was hollering. And then what is it she say again?
They want it with me.
They want it with me. I said, what with you?
Girl, who wants what? Because me and you are jealous of her. So we want it with her because she got everything we could ever want in life. We want it with her.
I don't want nothing with you.
Me either.
They want it with me. They want it with me. What with you?
This not even proper English.
Exactly.
What you would have been better off saying they jealous of me.
Thank you.
They want it with me. People don't know what that means.
Like they want the smoke or something, but they want it with me. That was very ET-ish.
That's why ET was the right one to bring.
That was very ET-ish. I have to give it to him. I'm just waiting for that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say Happy is giving you props. He said the only reason he survived on this app is because of you.
No, Happy. I bless you. I love you. I love me some Happy.
Oh my goodness.
They be messing with my Happy Life, but I love me some Happy Life. But I'm waiting for that finger to light up.
Girl, when that finger light up, I'm gonna be
right down the middle and part that bob real good. Get a nice good part right down the middle and put 2 ponytails in that.
Oh my
slick. That'd be sick, wouldn't it? 2 ponytails right here. They got it with me.
They got it with me. With some little barrettes hanging out.
Oh my God. Little bow barrettes, or get one of them headbands that Maggie wear. You know, with the little ears on it.
I can't. Every time you say that name, I feel sick. Marcy said, you know what would be funny? A speed round. One word to describe the creators or in the sector. Just one word to describe the creators or in the sector.
One word. And make up a list of content creators.
Okay.
And start from the bottom up to the top. Just like OKP's and Sean Davy Way's list.
Yeah.
The top 3 lists are, I think it was OKP and Sean Davy Way that made the list.
Uh-huh.
They're the ones that originally started the list.
Uh-huh.
So if we did the top 20 content creators starting from number 20 on up, and we do just what that suggestion was. What was
Describe one word to describe each
one
creator.
word description.
Uh-huh.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. And we have to do it on the fly.
Yes. It
We
cannot
can't-
be
we-
anything we practiced or
Pre-existed.
discussed.
Nope.
Okay.
No anything. We got to do it right on the spot.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe we'll work on that.
Yes, we will work on that one because that is
Take
going to
some
be fun.
suggestions. Take
That
some
is
suggestions.
going to be
on
fun. Y'all
it.
give us suggestions,
Yeah.
and then we'll take our suggestions and see if we approve.
Absolutely. Something ain't gonna get us in trouble.
Because we don't want nobody to want it with us.
I don't want it with you. All right. That was the end. That was the end. And what we're going to do now is we're going to slide into Lady Latesha's interview with none other than Trevor Green.
Well, you know, I was just checking, and I think Danny is about to go live.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we
Oh.
can do it at another time if you want.
There's my face. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow for sure, because I
Okay.
definitely want to go over it again.
Okay. Because, yeah, we've been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
That's not
So,
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect timing. We can go right over to Danny's and watch her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys. I want to thank you, all of you that came over here as a fan and due to support. I really do appreciate it. Go and subscribe to Val, get her up there. And I want to thank you guys for your support. And we will do my video tomorrow. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, Lady Latesha, once again for a good hot topic. Again, I don't know what the trip is with YouTube. I'm grateful that you have people that followed you over, because if you hadn't, there'd have been 2 or 3 people in the chat. That's all I have. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, so I have to find out if maybe they shadow banned me or something. I think that's the case. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and end the live. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we'll see you again. We're going to do this next Friday as well. And this time, Lady Latesha's going to take the reins. Okay? Y'all take it easy. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Hey there, my kinfolk, thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together we're strong, together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything that I know. Feels like family here in this sweet show. So let's keep it flowing, keep the love alive. Every moment together makes me thrive. You're more than viewers, you're my kinfolk. You see, my gratitude runs deep as the sea. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time with each comment, with each rhyme. You're my kinfolk, my family, my crew. So much love to all of you. Turn up the camera, let's make it bright. Your support lifts me up. takes flight.